Welcome students. Today I am going to discuss about 8th standard science subject lesson 2 forces and pressure. In previous class we have learnt about introduction about force and pressure. Now let us see about forces in liquids. Forces in liquids. What do you mean by force? Force is an action or force, push or pull. It's a unit of Newton, symbol of capital N. Let us move the topic. Forces in liquids. Now, buoyant force. Buoyant force. The name of buoyance. B-U-O-Y. B-U-O-Y. It is a Latin name. The meaning of float. The meaning of float. The buoyant force. The bio is a Latin name. It is the meaning of float. Okay students, the buoyant force. When a body is immersed in liquid, an upward force is extracted by the fluid on the body. This is a object is immersed in water. That means weight is immersed in water. So upward force is extracted on the liquid. Upward force extracted in the liquid. That is known as the upward force is equal to the weight of the liquid. The upward force is equal to the weight of the liquid displaced by the body. That is known as buoyant force. I repeat, buoyant force. The upward force is equal to, this is the upward force is given to the object. In this force is equal to the weight of the liquid displaced by the body. It is called as buoyant force. The upward force is given, the object will sink or float. If the weight of the object, the weight is given to the object is less than the upward force, then the object will float. If not, it will sink. Weight of the object W is equal to mg. W is equal to mg. M is the mass. M is the mass. And G is the gravitational value. Center of gravity. Gravitational constant. Gravitational constant is the value 9.8 meter seconds power minus 2. This is the constant value. This is the constant value. So, buoyant force is equal to weight. Therefore, buoyant force is equal to weight. The buoyant force formula is equal to rho g v. That is, V is equal to H into A. V is equal to H into E. Therefore, buoyant force is equal to rho g into H A. Rho is the density of the liquid and G is the gravitational constant and V is the volume of the liquid and H is the height of the liquid and A is the surface area. So, the buoyant force Fb is equal to rho g H A. Therefore, buoyant force Fb is equal to weight of the object W. So, Buoyant force rho g v is equal to weight mg. This is the equation of buoyant force. This is the equation of buoyant force. I repeat, the upward force is equal to the weight of the liquid displaced by the body is called as buoyant force. This equation, buoyant force Fb is equal to rho g v. V is equal to height into area. I repeat, buoyant force, an upward force is extracted by water on a floating submerged body. In this equation, Fb is equal to rho g v. Fb is the buoyant force, rho is the density of the liquid, g is the gravitational constant, and v is the value h into a. So h is the height of the liquid and a is the surface of area. We move to the next topic, pressure extracted by liquids. Already know the pressure. What is the unit of pressure? Pascal. It is symbol of pressure is PA. The pressure extracted by liquids. Liquids do not have a definite shape. Already know the liquids do not have a definite shape. The liquids extract a pressure not only the base of their container and vessels but also on its side walls. So the pressure extracted by a liquid depends upon the depth of the point of observation considered in it. An instrument used to measure the difference in liquid pressure is called as manometer. This is the instrument of manometer. It is used to measure the pressure extracted by the liquids enclosed in a definite container using the manometer. A manometer is comprised of a bulb containing a gas and a U-shaped tube. The U-shaped tube is partially filled with the mercury. The first one, the pressure extracted by a liquid on the base of the container depends upon the height of the liquid column. The second point, the liquids extracted the same pressure in all the direction at a given depth. Third one, liquid pressure varies with the depth. To measure the liquids used in the manometer, used in the instrument of manometer. Next, one activity in the picture. Take a plastic bottle, punch the 3 holes on its side in the same direction but at the different heights. Pour some water into it. The water comes out from all that holes with a different force and variable distance from the bottle. Water from the lowest holes comes out with a greater force, falls at a point that is a maximum distance from the bottle. Water from the topmost hole comes out with the least force and falls at a point that is at the minimum distance from the bottle. In this activity, given to the conclusions for that the pressure in a liquid varies with the depth of the point of observation in it. Next, examples of forces in liquids. The forces from pressure acting on the bottom of this golf ball. In this picture, take one golf ball, put in the container in the water. So the golf ball are greater than those on the top of the water. This produces a net force is called the buoyant force that acts upward on the ball. So this is the example for buoyant force of a liquid. Students, today's forces in liquids and then buoyant force of a liquids. Next one, pressure extracted by the liquids using with a manometer. I hope all are understood today's topic. Thank you for listening, students.